In the EPA hierarchy, the second thing on the list is to feed hungry people, to help solve some of our societal problems, as well as better manage and better utilize that food that's already been prepared and is ready for consumer use. Food waste recovery is to make sure that we get edible food that might not be useful at whatever restaurant or grocery store or even home, but it's still edible. Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Donation Act enables donors of edible food to donate that to food access programs where it can be distributed to the food insecure people. And as long as the donor does all of that in good faith with best practices to keep that food safe, the generator of the food waste is not liable for any future potential health complications that might result from eating that food.
Food insecurity exists in St. Lawrence County, which is in the North Country of New York State. It affects households of all income. It affects youth and children, and is an issue that Garden Share tries to address.
Well, the food bank that serves our pantries here in St. Lawrence County is the Food Bank of Central New York, and that's located in Syracuse, and they serve an 11-county area. So in Syracuse, those tractor trailers leave their warehouse, every day, every work day, and make deliveries. In the greater Syracuse area, once those trucks are empty from they've made their deliveries, those trucks circle back to the grocery stores, for example, in that greater Syracuse area, and they pick up the donated food items and they bring them back to the food bank's warehouse. Here in St. Lawrence County, that food bank truck is only coming once or twice a month, right? So when it makes its deliveries, it's not circling around to our grocery stores picking up food donations.
So at Clarkson, our dining director has worked really closely with the director of Helping Hands down in Hannibal Falls, and they communicate pretty frequently for whenever we have edible food available here that's not being eaten by our students, then Helping Hands comes and gets it, and it goes to that community kitchen.
If we could establish a network where all of the food donations sort of become centralized and then distributed equitably amongst all the food access programs in the county, that would benefit everyone.
The locator map on Garden Share's website is for a food guide, and so you can search on there different topics and items. In order for food recovery organizations to reach out, they can go on there and look at different food pantries that are located in the different towns, or even community meals. Community meals also accept food recovery waste.
Food waste recovery really gives us an opportunity to make sure that anything that's still edible at the end of its intended purpose gets to somebody who needs to eat it. And the problem that we have in our rural community is that there is no organizing office to manage that. We don't have a food bank in the region. And so we've worked hard, and we have all the different food access programs working together. So ideally there's a small office and some coordination that helps to make that happen. But that's the biggest problem, is matching the supply of edible food with the demand to make sure it really gets to food insecure people, rather than just creating a new food waste problem at a given food access program.